Question 12. So, on the face of it, looks quite tricky. There's a lot. You've got radians, you've got your integrals, but you only get 2 marks. So when you're looking at these, you should be thinking to yourself, this is more of an understanding question than a massive amount of maths. Okay. So the diagram shows y a cos bx. Okay. The shaded area is a half. What is this value? Okay. Well, let's think about what that means in English then. So if I was to integrate the function between this point and this point, it would be this and this. And we don't usually do that, do we? Because we end up with positive answers for above and negative answers for below. So usually if we integrate, we'd actually just integrate between here and here and between here and here. So a bit of a weird one. We wouldn't usually do that because the positives and negatives end up cancelling out things. But yes, it's saying what is the area from here all the way to here, i.e. what I've just shaded in for this graph. Well, this is where you have to understand that you've got symmetry on the sine and cos graphs. So if I draw a sine graph, which is, again, the cos graph out of phase by 90 degrees, it's the same difference. This area in here would be the same as this area in here. So, if that was 2, this would be -2. So with our cos graph, we've actually got here half of a wave, because the wave would carry on like this. Yeah? So this whole bit in here would be the same as this. So we know that this is half a unit in here, plus half a unit. So this is going to be twice the area of this area. So it's going to be -1/2 times 2. There's 2 of them, so it's just going to be -1. So this area is -1. This area is a half. So I've effectively got -1 plus a half. So I've got -1/2 units squared. So not a lot of maths involved. It's more understanding the concept. Okay, so there'll be a few of these through your paper. Try and watch out for them. If you're not sure, but obviously that's fine. But it can be a nice couple of marks where you can put down your algebra hat and just think about what you're actually doing. Okay, so I do like this question just because it does remind you when you're integrating that this area in here would be a negative, this would be a positive. So if a question did ask you for this whole area, this and this, remember you'd have to do it separately. Okay, so yeah, I hope that is helpful.